Hey there everyone, PhilChill here and welcome to my channel. Stardew Valley is such a big game, with so many interesting mechanics that you can use in it. When you start the game for the first time, you explore a brand new world and start learning about the whole game slowly. In today's video, we'll be discussing about some of the things you might not know you can do in Stardew Valley. But before we begin, consider subscribing to my channel since it helps me out a lot and I really want to at least complete my goal for this year, which is to achieve 10,000 subscribers before the end of 2022. So without any further ado, let's begin. The first thing that you may not know is that you can use Robin's shop even on days when she is not working. But you gotta be fast in order to do that. This works only if you go to her shop before she gets out of bed and wait for her near the counter. The moment she is a bit near the counter, interact with it and it should open up her shop menu, where you can buy materials or build buildings on your farm. Knowing this can be pretty handy, since some days you would miss Robin for getting some new things for your farm. Another thing that you might not know is that you can use a stool or a chair on Ginger Island to clip through the map. I tested it out and this can be used on 2 locations on the island. One purely for fun, while the other one can bring you a big economical boost. To get a stool, you can buy it from the furniture catalog that you buy from Robin's place. And you can use it in 2 locations. At the Crystal Cave puzzle on the island farm, to gain access to the cliff above Mr. Key's Golden Walnut room, where you can plant fairy rose flowers and get a great boost with fairy rose honey. While the other one is the Pirate Cove, where you can just clip through the wall and just run around the map. I also found out recently that quite a few people out there didn't know about this, and that is you can move the greenhouse on your farm. This was added in the 1.5 update, and to be honest, I think it's one of the best quality of life changes made to Stardew Valley. The next one is for all of those fishermen out there. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where bubbles form on the water, but your bobber can't reach them, or it's in a really weird spot? Well, you should know that when casting your fishing line, if you use the left and right keys, you can control on which side the bobber lands, which can help you out a lot while fishing. The decorations in Stardew Valley are quite unique, since I think that a lot of them hide some secrets for the player. There are some of the decorations in the game that are quite useful for the player, but it's not clearly stated what they do and how you activate some of them. One of the decoration pieces is the Wicked statue, that you learn to craft from Krobus. If you're tired of the witch changing your slime's color all the time, you can use the Wicked statue in the slime hutch, which will prevent the witch from appearing. This can be quite handy for everyone out there, and I wish I knew about that sooner on my main playthrough. Another really interesting thing which I found out recently is that in the 1.5 update, the strange capsule got the end it deserved, which to be honest brought up more questions than answers, where now you can spot a black shadow move around the town in the evening hours without being able to interact with it or see it closely, since it moves really fast, so if you blink you're going to miss it. So be careful out there. Have you ever been mad at one of the villagers in Stardew Valley, but didn't know how to pay them back? Well, I got the perfect solution for you. If you take a slingshot, you can put rocks, bombs, but even eggs inside it, so you can shoot at monsters or the villagers in Stardew Valley. For me, the eggs I think are well spent when I go hunting for male Louis or Pierre in my free time, since I want to pay them back for all of the misdeeds they did towards the community and us. And the other way you can take revenge on them as well is that you can plant grass in most of the villagers' houses, so you can make it seem like a mini jungle. Another really interesting thing to note is after getting the copper pan, you will unlock panning around Stardew Valley. But you need to take it with you, everywhere you go, wasting a precious inventory slot all the time. But there is a trick to bypass this, and that is you can use the copper pan as your hat, taking it with you everywhere you go, which will save you an inventory slot in the process. On the farm, we are taught that we can place anything we like from buildings to artisan equipment. But after a while, we will run out of room where to place stuff needing to expand. You should know that you can place anything everywhere in the world of Stardew Valley, with a minor setback, and That is, don't place things in the villagers' pathing, since they will destroy anything in front of them. There are some areas in the game which are safe from this problem, and that is the quarry and the sewers, where you can make full production facilities which will increase your economical situation, earning more every day and using all of the space to the max. If you have a phone at your house, you will be able to call all of the shops in the town in order to check their working times and inventory. And for Gus, you will be able to check the day's special he has to offer in his store, letting you know which food he will be selling and if it will be worth for you to pay him a visit. Inventory in Stardew Valley is quite important, since you start off with a pretty limited one and you can make chests to increase it slowly. But did you know that dressers are really big, where you can store a lot of clothing, ring and shoes there without any issue, saving you the hassle of wasting your precious chest space. After unlocking the forge at the top of the volcano dungeon, you can use 3 galaxy souls in order to upgrade your galaxy weapon to the infinity tier. But getting the galaxy souls can be tricky. You can get it as a drop from the dangerous skull caverns or dangerous mines, buy it from Mr. Key's shop, or you can get it on the last day of the month from the island trader on Ginger Island. But you have to first kill 50 dangerous monsters in order to unlock this. This information is quite unknown by most players, since in order to find out about this, you need to be lucky and visit the island trader on the last day of the month while you have already killed 50 dangerous monsters. So I really hope this information helps you out a lot. There are a lot of hats in Stardew Valley, and you can put them on your character, children and even horse. But the thing I think most players don't know is that you can also put a hat on the sea urchins you keep in your fish tanks. It's something really weird, but it can be quite entertaining having a whole fish tank with urchins wearing different hats, making your fish tank feel really special. I just don't know why Concerned Ape added this into the game though. But everyone, that's it for today's video, where I tried to show off some things that are less known about Stardew Valley, that can either change how you play or just add more fun to the game. What do you think? Did you already know about every single thing in this video? And if I missed any, feel free to share those in the comments below, since you never know who will find it helpful out there. In any case, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you would like to see more content like this, feel free to subscribe to my channel, since it helps me out a lot and it's totally free. I hope you will have a great time, and I will see you all in my next one. But till then, stay safe.